Hey everybody, this is Grace. In this video I want to talk about something that Adam said to me recently, and I thought it was funny but true. And so I jotted down a few notes about what he was saying about it, and it concerns this about people, not wanting to wear, like I said, this is kind of funny, but not wanting to wear face coverings or a mask. Here in Texas, it's mandated. Today is July 29th, 2020. It's 10:10 a.m. But at this point right now, it is mandatory. And you can get fined. I think it's up to $250, or maybe it's just flat $250. I don't know. That if you're out, in public, not just like I am sitting in my SUV, my windows rolled up and, hey, just sitting in your SUV alone, I don't have to wear it. But you know what I'm saying. At least that's what I've heard. I've read and watched. Anyway. But some of the people, they're fighting because they say it's their right to not to have to wear that. Now, I have issues with that, with people thinking like that. They say that they're trying to take away their rights and their freedoms and this and that. Well, the first one is the right to life. And if you're you don't have any right to kill anybody. You don't have any right to go around, infecting other people, that could kill them. I don't know I've never seen that written that there's a right for that. Now that's my way of seeing it. I see these people as hedonistic. I see them as narcissistic, as hedonistic. If you want to fight for your rights, wait until this is over. When it's over, whatever it is we have to do to get rid of it or to lessen it to where we have some kind of immunity or vaccine. Why can't you wait till after then? Or do you just enjoy it? Do you enjoy infecting other people or possibly infecting other people? There's a possibility in all this. And possibly killing somebody, being the reason somebody died. You can't wait until this is over with to fight for your rights. No, because they have this right to wear the mask. They don't want to wear the mask, so they shouldn't have to. Okay. Now, that's my view. Here was Adam's. And say, okay, well, if you feel like you have the right to wear them, to not wear them, then why do you wear clothing? That sums up his view is, okay, well, don't go wearing clothing and see what happens. Seriously, we are told we have to wear clothing in public. We do. We do. Okay? You might go to a nudist colony or a beach or whatever, but in public, otherwise, I don't know if there are any of those anymore, but otherwise, you have to wear clothing. You go shopping in a store, you have to wear clothing. Okay? You can't go naked. But that, just for public, decency, that's just decency. Well, don't you think wearing a mask is a decent thing to do? You are your brother's keepers. Don't you think it's decent to not want to infect somebody yourself and then come home and give to people? If you don't want to think about anybody outside of yourself and your family, beyond your own nose, it's more than just you. But anyway, I'm adding mine to it. But now another one of mine, that was his about, I would not, I said that he was saying, well, they should just go out naked and see what happens. Don't do that. Don't do that. We all know what would happen. Okay, we have a pretty good idea. But mine was also about this, and I think you might hear the same. Other people talk about this, but this was mine too. Was that about? I can remember. I'm old enough to remember people not wanting to use safety belts. It was, according to them, it's their rights. They're taking away our rights. No. What would happen if you didn't have it and you got in an accident? It could be dangerous. It could be you going flying through the windshield. Okay? So, there's still this day, like older people I've seen that, even people my age, they don't want to wear that safety belt. It's like some kind of they want to fight against everything. Rebels without a cause. Or rebels without a clue. Some people just forget. I don't know how. I don't know how. I have used mine for all this time, even before, because it just makes sense. It's logical. It helps to save your life in a car accident. It's good for your, to help you not to die. Okay, it helps you not to die. See, think about that, and think about the face mask. But I don't know. There's still people who are going to rebel against this. They're wearing this face mask, even though it helps them to stay alive and helps others around them. It doesn't cause all that many problems. For others. Somebody. Okay, I'm reading my notes here. Okay, I can't read it. Okay, now, where else I was going with this is, some people say that it's their right, and they go down this road, same thing with safety belts. They'll say that it's their rights, they're trying to take away our rights. If we don't want to wear the mask, if we don't want to put the safety, back then the safety belt on, it's none of their business. And that if they die, they die. That mentality. Okay, and that it's their right to die if they want to. Let's roll that back a little bit. You don't have the right to commit suicide. Okay, it's not a given right to commit suicide. But some people might think. I don't remember ever seeing anything written saying you can commit suicide and it's there's. I've never seen that. I've never seen that right. That right written. Yeah. But you try to commit suicide and you're not successful, what happens? And don't try that at all. What happens to you? Your rights are then really taken away from you. Okay, for a while. You're going to be in a psych ward at least. Possibly. Yeah. And then your rights really are taken away from you. For the moment. So, yeah. I had to do something myself one time when somebody I knew was trying to commit suicide, and the problem was that he had fallen, and he wasn't thinking straight. He'd fallen on a like you have a fireplace, and then the bottom is bricks, and then in the edge of it, the corner of where the corner. Just say the corner. He fell, cracked his skull in the back, and he had fluid on his brain, and basically he was trying to commit suicide after that, and I had to go before a judge and have him OPC'd, order protective custody. They came out, shackled him up. I had to be there to witness it and to identify him, and I had to go before a judge, like I said. And then he went in the hospital, and they said he would have been dead by that next morning if I hadn't done that. It's not something I want to ever do again. No, I don't like taking people's rights away from them. I don't want to do it, but to save somebody else's life, yeah. To save their lives, yeah. Okay, although I don't want to at the same time. It's one of those. But, anyway. I was looking down at my notes again. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I'm trying to switch to this channel and another one, and I know at the beginning, whenever you start using a channel on a regular basis, when you start one up, what I noticed, if you start one up, it does seem to go, you get a lot of views, but then after a short while, it goes away. And so I'm going to try this one. I might not get anybody might view it. Maybe nobody will view it. Gotta get that out right. I need my caffeine. I haven't had my caffeine this morning. Yeah, today I actually woke up late, and that's not usual for me. I'm usually like a 5 o'clock person. 5 a.m. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. I'll talk to you on another video.